Thank you for those amazing things. I've never been honored before, and that was really something. And to tell you the truth, I don't need to ever be honored again. And I don't mean that the way it sounded. I mean, I'm seriously. I mean, how many mazuzas do you need, really? So I'll get honored 2 more times. That's all the doors we have, and then that's it for the honor. Let's see if I can get my picks and stuff. Just talk amongst yourselves. So the thing you have to be careful about in my family is what you say to me, because I am kind of unfiltered. I'll just say whatever I'm thinking of. So my mom says, "Great show, you're just a little, if you could be a little more organized." But Yvonne said during the same break, like 30 seconds later, "You remind me of Woody Allen." So I don't know who to listen to. If I'm more organized, I'll be less like Woody Allen. So I don't know. Can't please everybody. Guess I'll please my mom, right, Yvonne? Just need a pick, and then we're ready to go. Let's see what we have to get the one out. Okay. Oh, it's just me on this one. Okay, let's see if I'm in tune. Okay, good enough. It was tuned when I bought it. Completely out of picks. Thank you. Here's one in the corner of my pocket. Could use that. Okay, we're going to try a little experiment. I'm going to play a clip of me at, I don't know how old I was, 15, something like that. I know. I was trying to imitate a lot of people. So, you got that clip ready, right?
Okay, now Gordon will sing for him.
That's not the right clip. I'll tell you which one, sorry. It'd be, let's see, where is it? Someday. Clip?
Someday?
Yeah, 5, yeah.
I wanna ride and sing on stage by the people I've already known. So I'm trying to combine the different styles to create a style of my own. And I'm imitating other people's rhythms and rhymes, 'cause I don't really know what I'm trying to find. And they tell me that it's gonna take some time.
Someday I'm gonna be there too, and you'll be listening to my songs and doing what I like to do. I listen to songs on the radio and try to play them that way, and hope that I will be there too. Someday I write of people I see and the things that happen to me. This is a song of everything I wanna be. Someday I'm gonna be there too, and you'll be listening to my songs, doing what I like to do. I listen to songs on the radio, try to play them that way, and hope that I and doing what I like to do. I listen to songs on the radio, try to play them that way, and hope that I will be there too someday. I wrote really serious songs when I was a kid, and now I write sigmoidoscopy. Although that's kind of serious too. It's in a different way. What do we got next? Oh, okay, another theme song, one of my favorite themes. You know, one of the things I love about writing these out is that it's like getting inside, transcribing a book or a poem or something like that, and these are brilliantly written. And I was talking to Marsha Matz, and the other day, you don't all know her, but many of you do. And I said, I'm going to do the Odd Couple theme. And she goes, oh, Neil Hefti wrote that, didn't he? I mean, how many in this room would have been able to say, oh, that was composed by Neil Hefti? I mean, Mancini, we know, Neil Hefti. So, anyway, I'm asking you a question about a song that you don't know what I'm talking about. I just realized that, right? Okay, so, it goes like this. Let's see if we can do this. You're there. Good, okay, here we go. You ready, guys? I'll see you. Not too fast. 1, 2, 3, and. Did you all guess what it was, or did anybody guess what it was? Yell it out. Pink Panther, no, that was The Odd Couple. The Odd Couple, yeah. But just so you're not racking your brain all night. But anyway, so that way you'll be able to sleep at night. Okay, I got this. Good, okay. What else we got? Okay, we're on our crazy period now. The Weird Al, Dr. Demento phase. So, I'd like to, this would be a good time to introduce the band, because I've been remiss in doing that. So I'm so lucky to be with the Coen brothers. I was going to make a Big Lebowski Coen brothers joke, but they're too good to say that joke, which people probably have made a million times, so I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to tell you that these guys are brilliant musicians. We were fortunate enough to have Joel Coen play the last few years, for Colby Dre for the sacred service that we do at High Holidays on cello right here. And I knew his brother was a world-renowned violinist, but I still called Joel. I can't assume anything. I just said, I'm looking for a violinist. Do you know of one? And I really didn't know what his relationship with his brother was. I don't know. And he said, well, there's my brother. I go, yeah, okay, great. When he gets back from China, his tour in China. So that's Jeremy Coen on the violin. These guys are world-class best musicians, and we're so fortunate to have them living in the Bay Area. You know, it's amazing. So I have never worked with Richard Duke before. Don't clap yet. But I think I asked Joel. Can you recognize him as a bass player? And he had worked with, I guess, was it Joel or Jeremy? One of those guys, right? Joel. Yeah. Anyway, we had a rehearsal a few nights ago. One rehearsal, and they sight read everything. They go, "Wow, that's a lot of music," and they really didn't need to even have the rehearsal. These guys are so good. They just sight read everything. They're practically sight reading now. What you're hearing is amazing. So another just the best A-list guy, Richard Duke on stage. And I had to have someone, a friend of mine, just be up here with me, my good friend Kurt Nystrom on trumpet. He's a member. This guy's playing, he was playing there, and he squeezed this in, so thank you. I'm going to feature Kurt on this song. It's a dumb parody on a beautiful song that I hope I don't ruin it for you forever. The song is called Darn That Dream. And I'll just leave it till I get to the... You'll say, that must have been just the first thing that popped into his head that he's singing for us right now. And you're probably right, but I thought it was funny, so we're going to do it. We're going to feature Kurt on an instrumental first, and then I'm going to destroy it with my vocals. Okay, so let's see. We got to do an intro. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Darn these socks I wear each day, the ones I asked you to sew up, but hey, since when do you do a thing I say, like darn these socks? Darn this ache inside my head, the one I got soon after we were wed. You're supposed to be laughing, but that's okay. Would it kill you, dear, before I'm dead, to darn these socks? Darn that hacking cough of yours. I can't hear the game, but you don't care. Are you out to do me in? of you, the one that haunts me, but it won't come true. Where you shop and clean and cook a stew, and darn these. Should I even do it? Well, it's a beautiful song, isn't it? Good thing they did the honors before that. Where did you go? Oh, that one. Okay. So this is another little ditty. This is my ditty set. And, oh my God, it's a lot of pages. Who did these charts anyway? This is a song I wrote just crazy. I don't know. I was in LA and I listened a lot to Dr. Demento. How many? Raise your hand if you've heard of Dr. Demento. Yeah, he's still around. He's doing a subscription online. Of course, he's the one where Weird Al Yankovic really got his start. He would play all the funny novelty parody funny songs, Tom Lehrer and Alan Sherman and just every funny thing. And you could send your song into him, and if he liked it, he would play it national radio. And you know what? He played mine. And we're going to do that song. Let's see. What was that? Oh, from the front. Okay. Okay. So yeah, play. Let's see. Play that.
Someone Ate the Baby by a man who wrote many hit songs, Shel Silverstein. Here's something new from the mailbag, dedicated to everybody who has a little brother. It's by Gordon Lustig, Van Nuys, California.
You know what? Just for you guys, I'm going to do it in the actual keyboard and play it. Okay? I like to throw them off, keep them on their toes. I'm cursed with an evil little brother. He's as evil as a brother can be. If I could, I would trade him for another, or give him to the zoo for free. I share a room with an evil little brother. He's the devil, it is easy to see. Though he's always been an angel to my mother, he has always been the devil to me. He's always been the devil to me. Louis was my goldfish and my best friend. He could talk like a minor bird, till the devil took him into the bubble bath and down the drain with Louis the Third. Now he's pushing up suds. After I cried myself to sleep that night, the little devil smashed an antique dish. I woke up startled, he shot me with his squirt gun and he howled, I'm the ghost of Louis, your dead goldfish. Cursed with the devil for a brother. He's the devil and it's easy to see. Though he's always been an angel to my mother, he's always been the devil to me. He's always been the devil to me. In a safe I kept the pride of my collection, Mickey Mantle 1952, worth an estimated 1,500 big ones in the plastic. Like new. I was the only one who knew the combination. Ace, our pit bull, was always on guard. Still the little devil somehow broke into the safe and colored a big red mustache on every card. Richard Duke. Oh, him back from where he came. So if your temperature is past the comfort level and a fever you know you haven't got, then your brother may be a little devil and he's making it unbearably hot. I'm cursed with an evil little brother. He's as evil as a brother can be. If I could, I would trade him for another, or I'd give him to the zoo for free. I share a room with an evil little brother. He's the devil, it is easy to see. Though he's always been an angel to my mother, he's always been an angel to me. He'll always be a spoiled, rotten-eyed little devil to me. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. That was an easy one to play. When I sent that into Dr. D, I did it all on synthesizers, and then I just transcribed it and wrote it out for these guys, and they just nailed it. It's so fun. I can't tell you how fun it is to sit here and play with these guys. It's really great. Okay, what do you got next? Oh, so then I kind of grew up, and I never really did, but I moved to LA, and went to school, music school, and then I got to write my own theme for a big TV show. It was big enough to last about 14. No, this one lasted eight shows. I have the notice out in the lobby. You can read. You know, show canceled despite being really bad. Whatever it says. I don't know what it says. You know, I met with James Newton Howard, and he's probably one of the top 5 living composers today. There's John Williams, James Howard, a few others. And I met with James Howard and James Newton Howard, and just said, I'd like to get you filmed. And well, what have you done? I said, well, I did this show, I did this show, I did this show, I did this show. I said, well, you might be able to promote yourself as having every show you've done failed. He goes, that might get some attention from producers. You know? So this was Chicken Soup with Jackie Mason, married to Lynn Redgrave, and it was a big show. Now, you know, I don't care if it got canceled. I got to write the theme, and this was before the credits went, zip! You know, it's like Gordon Leslie. You know, story vibe. It was like it was really nice. And I got to meet Jackie Mason, hang out with him, and you know, it was just fun. So this is the theme song I wrote to that, played by these guys, which is great because that was all done on synthesizers too. Okay, so let's try this. Let's see. Just do yeah. You ready? 1, 2, ready, and. I'm going to put my laptop up, and I think I have the opening credits with that, the original thing on, up, so you can look at that if you want. Boy, my thing's way down. Funny that? So I'd like to invite up again to the stage. Mom, this is all part of the act. You'd think by now she'd know me. Look at this. I just broke my nail. And guess what I have in my pocket? Wait. No. Wait. A nail file. A nail file, Mom. Nail file. I broke my nail. I got a nail file in my pocket just in case. I broke the nail. Listen, you don't get this kind of entertainment, man, everywhere. This is what it's like in real life. All that glittery showbiz stuff, you know, they had all these personal assistants and stuff. This is what it's really like, so just get used to it. Okay. Lindy, pastor, and Jason. Oh, this is a great, I like this. So, this is a song I wrote for my dad. My dad, the one who I told you about, and it's not true. The song is a song, okay? I don't want people to go, oh wow, that sounds bad. But he said a lot of cliches. Gary, you want to yell out a cliche Dad used to say? Just anyone.
Brains God gave a goose.
You got the brains God gave a goose. We did not plan this. Did we meet before, sir? Okay.
I am the evil little brother.
You are the evil little brother, that's true. Okay, so I'm going to tell you this story. You guys can leave anytime you want. I'm just going to be here all night. But, so, my brother, we did share a room, and we had bunk beds, and I was on the top, he was on the bottom. And good thing you did honor me before, because after this, you're going to wish you hadn't. So, I would come down to the bottom bunk, and I would pull all the sheets and blankets off of his bed. And he, just for no reason, just to be mean. But listen, I was 32 years old, and I was still a kid. And then he'd call him, Mom, call her, you know, you're in trouble now, you're in trouble. And she'd be coming down the hall, and so you know what I would do? I mean, this was brilliant. Rabbi, you're gonna really appreciate this. Quickly thinking, I pulled all the sheets and blankets off of my bed and threw them on the floor. And then she came in, she goes, what's the problem here? And he says, Gordon came down, he threw all the blankets and sheets and everything off my bed and on the floor. I go, yeah, right, and I suppose I threw all the sheets and blankets off my bed too. Maybe I was the little devil. Songs are kind of Okay, so I wrote this song about my dad. It's self-explanatory. We're on a different song. Yes. We're going to do our song. Okay. Oh, okay. So you got the song right? Well, you can't shoot layups like your brother can, so you ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. These observations were courtesy of my old man, the kind I needed like a hole in the head. He told me variety is the spice of love, how love and life can lay me flat, how I should thank my lucky stars above, 'cause you never know, you could go like that. My dad had a funny way of summing up the lessons of life with an old cliche. It wasn't that I didn't hustle on the court, it was a day late and $1 short. That's what my dad would say. He was funny that way. We played cards in his little courtyard till we lost the sun. He swore, you'll never beat this old farce. He would wag his finger at my nose every time he won. Say we're too soon old, too late smart. He tried but couldn't quite hide a curious pang that filled his heart up to the brink. I saw him cry when Harry Chapin sang about his boy who grew up just like him. My dad had a funny way of summing up the lessons of life with an old cliche. It wasn't that I should have played the ace or deuce, I had the brains that God gave the goose. That's what my dad would say. He was funny that way. chase did me no good. I won't use them on my own kids. Knock on wood. My dad had a funny way of summing up the lessons of life with an old cliche. You gotta make mistakes if you wanna grow. The more you learn, the less you know. Just something I like to say. I'm kinda funny that way. Thank you, Jason. So much. Great, I'll take you up on that. Yeah, okay. Good. Mountains of the Moon, next. The set list is down all to hell in a handbasket, as my dad used to say. Guitar goes through strings like a sieve. That's another one you could say, but I'm mixing my cliches. This is a song I wrote about, this is a tribute to John Denver. Many of you may have heard it. I want to try to get it out to his people as soon as I can. You know, the John Denver, all the fan clubs all over the world, because I think they would really like this song. It's called Mountains of the Moon. I know there's a Grateful Dead song with the same name. This isn't that one. You could also, there's a subtitle, Rocky Mountain Guy. And if you listen carefully, it has a lot of lines, quite a few lines from John Denver's songs, if you listen carefully. So, here's it. Lately I've been thinking about a guy I used to know, who's dancing on the mountains of the moon. About a boy who changed his name, said Henry had to go. How he left this world a hopeful tune. How he left this world much too soon. Sure to make you smile, makes you long for homemade apple pie. If the tune is sweet, a song of sunshine all the while, hold on to each other, your sister and your brother. Say a prayer that sails up to the sky for the Colorado Rocky Mountain Guy. His heart ached for his father's love, a love too seldom shown, and he ran away but didn't get too far. His family never settled down, so he spent his time alone, till he found his grandma's old guitar, and hitched up that old six-string to a star. If you hear a voice that's pure and make you smile, makes you long for homemade apple pie. Song of sunshine all the while, hold on to each other, your sister and your brother. Say a prayer that sails up to the sky for the Colorado Rocky Mountain Guy. To the songs he had to share, and sang from Rocky Peak to Concert Hall, reminding us to love someone by reflection of the beauty in a song. If you hear a voice that soars like an eagle on the wind, if it gives your spirit wings to fly, if it has you wishing you could be back home again, hold on to each other, your sister and your brother. Just hold them like you'll never say goodbye, and sing a little Rocky Mountain High for the Colorado Rocky Mountain guy. Here's a song I wrote about my, oh, you know this one? Yeah. So this is a song I wrote for my GPS. I don't know if Karen knows about this. It's a love song, and I was on the road. I really was. I was in New York. I met this woman on my GPS that had this cool accent. She'd say, turn right, and turn this way. You know, I liked that. It was nice. And if I messed up, you know, like I would she'd go, make a U-turn, merge right again, you know, merge right. But then, like, by that third or fourth time, because I have no sense of direction, she'd go, merge right, you know, and yeah. So I thought, it's not just, you know, some people, it's everyone, the whole world, you know. But I realized that it was all in my head, you know, because it was the GPS. So I did write a song about her. Her name is Jane. And you know, then the iPhones and all that came out. I haven't seen Jane in a while, but let me put this up here so I can see. Okay, so it goes like this. Ooh, hold on a second. I'm not even going to say anything. That speaks for itself. Okay, let's just see.
Jeremy, why is it coin first?
Oh, I see. It needs a. Let me see. Maybe here.
It needs a coin for the mic clip. Yeah, there you go. Crafts. The big screw.
The children.
I don't know.
It's all right. If I'm on the floor at the end, you'll understand why. Here, this one's just like that. That's good. See, I know when to not make jokes. Yeah. Let's do it like that. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we'll be doing a song that's related to that. Why? Okay. Thank you, Richard. Jane. 1, 2, 3, 4. She won't laugh. She won't crack a smile. Her style is cool and sophisticated. She won't lie. She'd never curse. Her words are clear and calculated. When I lose my sense of direction, when I'm feeling like I'm 2 feet tall, when I begrudge her elegant perfection, she doesn't judge me at all, because she doesn't think, she doesn't ever think, she doesn't think I'm an idiot. She doesn't mind how much I waste her time. She doesn't think that I'm an idiot. It's very important. You're laughing, but it's very important that your significant other doesn't think you're an idiot. We share a kind of wanderlust. She's not just the object of my desire. I turn her on, she knows the path I seek. She speaks, and I am taken by her. People stare when we go out together. They find our love a bit unorthodox, but it was there from the moment that I met her, right out of the box. Because she doesn't think, she doesn't ever think, she doesn't think I'm an idiot. She doesn't mind how much I waste my time. She doesn't think that I'm an idiot. Last night, we're cruising Cider Grove. I drove and Jane, she navigated. Merge right, she said, somehow left I veered, and I feared that she was aggravated. But when I asked, is anything wrong, Jane, she didn't give me any attitude or bite my head off for being in the wrong lane, you know, like some girls do. Because she doesn't think, she doesn't ever think, she doesn't think I'm an idiot. She doesn't see a single flaw in you, though I'm not the brainy kind. No Bill Gates or Bob Einstein. She doesn't think that I'm an idiot. We'll just play a last one. Thank you. I remember my mom said, can't it be something other than idiot? Like, just can't you think of another word? I said, well, if you come up with a word, Mom, give me it, and I'll. So she's still working on that. We were all out of order. Everybody's got different songs. Okay. No, he's got. That's all right. If you're not playing on this one anyway, maybe your tacit sheet will have. Okay. So we're doing Edith, is that okay? Yeah, that's what you have, David. Sorry about this organization. Hey, this is a song about another love of my life. You'll get it when you hear the words. Little country song I wrote. For those that were at the John Denver tribute concert here, I did this that day. 1, 2. There's a little 40th and Main where I go to put a smile on my face. They got a tasty number there, and Edith is her name. She's the sweetest pastry in the place. Edith works the counter, her daddy owns the shop. He keeps them both under lock and key. I wanna live with Edith before we tie the knot, but this is what her daddy says to me. You can take my Edith out and give her everything, no doubt. You can say you love her through and through, but you ain't shacking up with her without a wedding ring. No sir, that's one thing I won't let no cowboy do. 'Cause you can't have your cake and eat it too. Bakery, chat with her old man, hoping I can make him change his mind. Chased me out the back door with a bread knife in his hand, all the way to 40th and Vine. Shouting, you can take my Edith out and give her everything, no doubt. You can say you love her through and through, but you ain't shacking up with her without a wedding ring. No sir, that's one thing I won't let no cowboy do. 'Cause you can't have your cake and have to take. But I am sure of two things I'll have on our wedding day: Edith and my cake. You can take my Edith out, give her everything, no doubt. You can say you love her through and through, but you ain't shacking up with her without a wedding ring, no sir. That's where I draw the line with you. 'Cause you can't have your cake and eat it. You can take my Edith out, give her everything, no doubt. You can say you love her through and through, but you ain't shacking up with her without a wedding ring, no sir. That's where I draw the line with you. 'Cause you can't have your cake. Hey, we're down to the last song. Don't cheer. Don't cheer. Yeah, okay. Another little ditty, big ditty with a big finish. This is to another classic song that I have taken the words to. In my middle years, we'll just say, anticipating what's to come, I have changed the words a little bit from Old Man River to what you were about to hear. Try to enjoy it. Okay, let's see what we take this here. Okay. No, we're good. Okay, 1, 2, 3. From dawn to sunset, getting no rest, just a stupid all day. Now I can't stand up, I can't sit down, my body screams from toe to crown. Replaced my hip, replaced my knee. When I'm dead, recycle me. Let me just say, there's nothing like a good pee. These kids today don't know what they've got. Show me that scream of a younger Gordon. That's the old stream that I miss a lot. Old man problems, they're old man problems. It's always something. They don't stop coming with old man problems. You just keep rolling along. Judgment wavers, your breath smells rotten. The thought you're thinking is soon forgotten. With old man problems, you just keep struggling along. me. I sweat and strain. My body's all aching and racked with pain. We having fun yet? Prostate large. That's my funniest joke in the song. Libido frail. Sooner or later, it all will fail. Eyes get blurry. You lose your glasses. You walk and drive slow as molasses. With old man problems, you just keep trudging.